Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid.
We put in work,
Toss it up just like an orbit.
but we a jerk.
Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the L-A-M-O-N-T then. Who brought the flame?
I rock the mic right.
This is for my people who work a 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know.
But it can't be.
Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be.
Revival.
L-A-M-O-N-T then S.
Track within what it can be. Track within what it can be. Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so it's spitting full of people on the line. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the set. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. Personal foul. That's his first foul. Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Barnes passes to Fox. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama. With the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Fox kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Curry with the 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Castle finds Vassell. Barnes outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Butler. Outside, Kuminga. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And yes, it's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. He was all alone on that one.
Timeout.
Wembanyama's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Kuminga with it. Headed now by Barnes. Shakes him. Fancy move. And finished off by Kuminga.
Oh, that was nasty. Kuminga showing some flair on that jam.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Latrey. And Curry pulls it down.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. To the inside. And it's Butler missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Fox passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Butler going inside, and he can't jam it through. Fox from outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Moody in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Kuminga.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here's Vassell. Not a lot of room. Curry with the steal. The kick outside to Butler. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Curry. And he knocks down the first one. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Missed inside. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run from about 19 feet, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Fox with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Inside. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Butler from outside. That one's not going to go. Gasol against Curry. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
2 minutes remaining.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Moody. 1:52 left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Fox with the steal. Here's Barnes. Doesn't go that time.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's Green missing. Spurs trail by 3. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Fox against Curry. Butler kicks to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 22 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Outside for Wembanyama. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Vassell. To the paint. Another shot. Wembanyama, no good. Over Fox. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah. Taking a closer look. And that concludes halftime. Now
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. Pass to Barnes. Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. In the corner, Moody with it. Oh, good with the triple. And San Antonio shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Barnes. Back to Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here, too. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
It's Curry outside, kept alive. That one doesn't drop.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Here's Curry. 22 points for him. Outside, Kuminga. Off target with his 3.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Wembanyama, a screen on Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Moody with it, out guarded by Fox. Lets it go with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Sohan. Outside, Fox. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got 13.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Barnes is checked in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Vassell wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Post. Back to Podziemski to the left side wing. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Castle, no one around him. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Fox with the steal. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Fox kicks to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's gonna fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. Butler comes in for Al Horford. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Shot to stop the run.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Warriors leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson-Davis finds Butler. Now Moody. No good from outside.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Horford is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Barnes. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yes! And the foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Curry passes to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fox against Curry. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot by Curry, no good.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And here is Moody. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Hield comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Outside for Wembanyama. Green with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 26. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Curry's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Then for the Spurs, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And down goes the 3.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Curry against Fox. Green rips down the board. Warriors trail by 3. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Butler. Curry outside to tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Driving to the basket, and it's good.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, here's Moody, covered by Vassell. Curry fires. It's good.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Barnes. The response triple answers back.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded close. Fox with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, Wembanyama. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. Here is Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Barnes knocks down the 3.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Dominguez come in for the Warriors. Fox. Here's Barnes. Butler with the steal. Now Curry. Outside Kuminga. The 3 doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with that...